MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Owls. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on him as he gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. He's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and he's about to face the best lineup of his life. So I'm excited to see how he attacks it.
And takes low for ball one. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2-2. And that's the first strikeout of his Major League career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
2-0.
One out, base is empty. In the air out to center. Settles under it. Pulls it in for the out. And there's two away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in the third and final game of the series.
Yep.
That's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike
1
two.
ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 down.
Ball.
Delivers outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. One left for Detroit. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And today's starter, Kenton Maeda. And Singy, it's unique these days. He's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
He doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do the work behind him. I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Number 13 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Maeda goes 6'1". He features a slider, a splitter, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a foul ball. strike three. Throws him with the front door slider.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll run a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I'll tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The 1-1. And there's the strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there. Had it out front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
And now, number 22. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Two outs, base is empty.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup. Everything came together. Nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Number 11 stands in now and watches strike one. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. For the second. Out there. And the inning is over.
They're trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
All set for the start of the inning. This is Charlie Culberson to hit. Here comes a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That is it. The designated hitter, Cole Heath.
And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh, that fastball right by him gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Misses outside. 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is the left line, number 24, Jared.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. And that one fouled off.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
popped up left side. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now number 11. Looking for his first big league hit right here. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Culberson pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. Those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the left fielder trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. And that is you want to talk about picking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield group. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come with him in the next few years. Good job. Trying to this down the low zone and staying up a little bit. Just a great swing to the ball.
So one out. This one bashed to left center. Ovidian standing in as the power hitting second baseman. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Now 1-1. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. To the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there. But so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
And now, number 9. 1-0. Pitch out, but no action. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
One run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
2-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off. The pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. So digging in, Lars Noble. 0 for 6 in the series so far. That one fouled center field. And that is that one felt good. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 3-0. Up to him. No. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. There's a strike at the knees. Oh, 1 now. This one smoked out to left. Snags it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 13, Gio.
So the lineup flips over. Gio Urshela steps in. Outside. And it's 1-0.
ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Just off the inside edge. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still down 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, number 13. Maeda back to work. And that one hammered. In at the distance. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. They've got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, but when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Next is the designated hitter. Late with the swing there.
It was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one popped up. Culberson in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the center fielder, and he's already singled in this game. There's a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Slider misses outside. Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Torkelson. He's out.
Natural disasters are these emotional rappers. Master of my own fate.
2 outs, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
One
thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
It's yellow tape and white chalk with them on the beat.
Just missed.
1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And there's a ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Number 23 up next. And he deals. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now the left fielder, he's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next offering misses. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Making noise in the big toys. Celebrate out the gate like the big boys. With a girl with the ice, got the drip. Oh, hey. Cameras up, cause they know I get big bills.
On to the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
Canha, in his 10th season, 35 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground, and that chance handled. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 31, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Got a good eye there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch.
Full count.
So down in trail it here 4-0. Bottom four, here's a big power grip. Number 2.
When he steps in the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the third baseman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. And a pitch. And he takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball in the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Lars Nootbaar digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Pitches in the dirt, and that is ball 1. In the air, left side. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove, and that is that.
I know you still trapped, need to vent, you want to rent. Bills coming and you living off of food stamps. The daily.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the play, Charlie Culberson. As the lefty gets to work, the shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Wouldn't chase that time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Keith, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now here is Jared Kelman. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Culberson, the lead runner out at second. Keith at first with no outs. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Torkelson batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Struck him out looking.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Ibanez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4-0.
I heard you cut your hair. I heard that you don't care. I heard you told the devil that the devil.
And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Number 77.
Heartfelt words meant to fill hearts with a bright light. My eyes stay focused on the end of this tunnel. So far the snipers beat me up, but now I'm ready to rumble. The jungle is hungry. Predators want me. I can't escape from the torment of knowing I'm putting the world at stake.
The right-hander back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Miguel Diaz. Getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And the 1-0. That's down and in. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Full count.
And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it or not. And we'll take that anytime you can get him and find a hole.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kenta Maeda out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Miguel Diaz.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 2. That catches the corner.
Well, these players put together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Now back, number 8.
And next is the designated hitter. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Kicks and fires. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. A 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right-handed reliever. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
1 down. Here's the center fielder. Fall off foul. Yoan.
1-1.
This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
2 on, 1 out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So really quality pitch. Just get you looking like that. It's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was some fun at bat to watch.
hit, number 11. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, and that will end the inning.
Check it out. Hey, yo, come back to base, the freak lines, the black jazz tunes, it's the words, don't switch the roof. From it to anything, I take it up, I'm in the place, I so never stepped in this, or catch on like this.
All set for the top of the 6th. Gio Urshela to the plate.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
The lefty fires. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Canna in the box again, takes a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Owls have the advantage, 4-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is number 23. Diaz back to work. In for a strike. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a grab off the door. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the second baseman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't make the play. Nobody out, runner at first.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. That one fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and the lead is up.
Advantage coming for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can run on. Solid swing from start to end. Everything good at balance, nice extension, and he never fell for the line.
Here's the third baseman. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. light tower power.
That's right. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
The right pitcher, number 32.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know we like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 6-0. Nootbaar into second, and he's got a double.
Well, how you let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job.
One out, runner at second. And here's the catcher. And the first offering is not close. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Clips the corner, and a count 2-1. Nootbaar, the runner at second with one away. And another ball from Mark Kotsay, who's a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Up the middle, Culberson. In plenty of time to first, 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 2 outs. There's a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Owls out front 6-0. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Okay, Siggy, I think we could say it's been a successful Major League debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I really like what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
The pitch. Now one out to right. Nootbaar moves under it and makes the grab. Out number 2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And strike 2.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, number 8. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joey Wentz, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Miller also throwing. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Urshela takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
The batter, 22.
And now the center fielder. And that's outside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying on pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
They throw rocks and hide behind the computer.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Culberson. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there. He got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
I'm a kid that's feeling close to me.
Here's the left fielder. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge of both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here. Two outs.
And that one a little below the knees. 3-1. Number 2 hitting on deck circle. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Bill. That keeps this inning alive, puts runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Joey Wentz will take over here.
Going on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Here's a 1-2. And that's outside.
2 balls.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs. Number 9 waits on deck. Pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Now here is Jared Kellman. As he turns on the rubber here with that good live arm delivers. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here comes a pitch. That one inside, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 8th. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Got it. That's a strikeout.
He's going to have some thinking to do when he moves the ball after this one. This is the third strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Next to hit, Andy Ibanez. First pitch just misses.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Right through there for a strike.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate, and some really good arm side run.
Just missed. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman number 9. The pitch. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Holton, the left-hander, up and throwing. Why to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the part of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Nootbaar in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second with 1 away, and now the catcher comes up to him.
No.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Man at second. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count even at 1. To the right side, and that scrapes through. Coming low. Got a long throw home. It's up. The run comes in. It's 7-0.
It's a run on the board. It's on the line. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. You just got to roll over it a little bit. Sometimes those can find a hole and get you out.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And downstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away now.
Now number 8.
And at first, next is the designated hitter. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Outside.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And another ball. Foul ball there.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Number 22 to bat next. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Here's the center fielder. That one drilled left field. That's back. On the warning track and holds it in. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Gio Urshela. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Next offering is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Comebacker to the mound. One down.
He's out.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over. Got the ground out.
He's 2 outs away. Now the number 2 hitter, Mark Canha. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. This to third, and that one handled. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. And the batter now, Riley Green. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Another emphasis on that changeup right there and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
This one ends 7-0. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shampi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.